I'm gonna walk you through how to do this whole thing. I'm gonna let you do all the wrench turning on this one so that you get like this good feeling about yourself that you did it. Yeah. But I'm not gonna let you screw up. Hey Wren, you wanna learn how to change some bearings?
All right, I mean, yes.
I'm not gonna do it for you, you gotta do it yourself. I have one rule in my shop. Actually, I don't have any rules in my shop. There's no rules here.
Okay, cool. I'll take all of these then. That's no rules, right?
You're good, yeah, just right here. You're going what, 4,000 miles or so on the same bearings?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, you're riding through the rain, as you do.
I mean, I try to avoid the rain, but you know, sometimes you can't
You ride on the beach?
No, never.
Good, smart man. That will trash bearings.
Really?
Don't ride on the beach, yeah, salt water's terrible for them. But, let's get these suckers changed out for you. Been thousands of miles on them. I say, let's put some ceramic grizzlies in there for you, a little AVEX 7 action.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Here, I did all the hard work for you. Now it's just, it's all easy stuff from this point. No, I just pulled your tire off. First things first, what we're gonna wanna do is, here, I'll tell you, flip it over.
Okay. Do you have like a special mount that you like sit this in, like a jig or something?
We'll get there.
Oh,
there's definitely a time and a place for that, but right now is all we gotta do.
my friends, that's what's right now.
Hey, you got something special right there. A lot of people just leave their tire inflated when they do it, but I find it's actually easier if you deflate your tire before you even start with anything. So that red handle guy right there,
Yeah.
yank that sucker out. Yes. Yo, is that your first time ever doing that?
That was my second time.
Oh, okay. It doesn't show. You looked like a natural. Now that we got that, put that off to the side so you do not lose it. We want to loosen our axle blocks. The
you have to
easiest
make sure
way.
to counter crank it, right?
Well, here's the thing. You can counter crank it, but you had asked about a jig earlier, right?
Ah, okay, sure. Yeah,
I don't do that. Come over here. Step to my workbench. Got it clap. The easiest way to do it is with a vise, but hold up. So I put a towel down so we're not scratching our axle blocks too much, but go ahead and drop that in. What that'll do is that'll lock the axle blocks on the other side. Right. So now you can crank this one and you're good to go. All you want to do is just break these ones loose right now. Nice.
A little bit less? All right.
Yeah, take a little bit out of them, but not too much, to where they kind of end up getting a little bit loose, but you want to still keep the axle block on. Yeah, that's probably pretty good.
We'll do the same thing over there?
Yeah.
Copy that. I'm already off to a bad start.
That's what you get. Hamming it up
like mid-thought of putting this.
Oh man, I got stay afloat all over my brand new sweater.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
only
all right.
available.
I am on a roll today, apparently.
That's all right. You owe me a corridor sweater.
I'll get you one.
All right.
So,
you guys heard it. He owes me a corridor sweater. We're good. So break these ones now.
It's the end of the day. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a really tough day for him just getting the one wheel around Sacramento all day. It's been tough.
It's the hardest thing. These are now loose.
Cool.
The little thing in the middle is now loose.
Good to go. All right, let's head back onto the workbench.
Is this loose? It didn't feel loose. I'm done.
How about that?
So I've broken the seal on the screws themselves, on all of them here. Haven't removed them yet though.
Sweet. All right, so you got two choices. You can crank those out by hand if you want.
Hell no!
We can use technology, baby.
I'm all about that tech.
All right, put it in reverse first.
Put it in reverse, Terry!
You messing with me?
No, you're good.
You are messing with me.
I'm not messing with you. What are you talking about?
This is too small.
No. Oh, that's the wrong one. I am messing with them.
By the time you find it, I'll be like done with all of these.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, okay.
So much for using technology.
I know, right?
Use the bang as your...
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, it's nice and slotted. Bang bumpers for your one wheel or your screws.
Oh, you're keeping them in there, huh? Those will disappear. Those are gonna disappear so quick, you're gonna forget where you put them.
Usually just throw them in a petri dish. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. I did take this plate off one time in my life.
Okay. Is there a story behind it?
Not really. It was just like I opened it up thinking that I had a motor problem and realized I didn't know what to do here and I put it back together. That was before the first time I sent it in to get fixed by Future Motion. Turns out it wasn't a problem with the motor, it was a problem with the plug in the controller. So now I've got to remove this block here.
Oh, you would think. You do not. You flip her over, remove the other block. We got to be able to pull the stator out.
Gotcha, sure. So, can I go back to the
Sure, throw it on the vise.
This is Vice City right here. God. Every time I look away, this thing wants to come out.
So now, take that, put this piece on that block and push down. No. Oh, no. I don't know if you're I feel like you're not serious with me right now. I think Wren just got me on that one. I thought you were legit gonna do that.
So I'm gonna push and then this will just come right up?
Yeah, the wood block is gonna push on that axle and it's gonna push the stator up.
Oh, easy.
There you go. Okay, cool. Now here's the fun part. This is why I like to deflate the tire. Pinch the tire with your feet, like this.
So now I'm just...
Grab that and pull it straight out. You got it.
Okay. Look at this, that's pretty cool. Copper, iron, earth and wind and water. I don't know. Electric motors are such like a cool concept. The fact that you can just wire some coil some wire around, and then magnetism happens. It's been a long day, I'm telling you, man. Oh, this is on the bearing. This is, I mean,
that bearing seems like it's in decent shape.
seems fine.
Yeah. And this is where people get really stuck sometimes. So one thing you have to be careful about, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this plate right here, but you have to be very careful about this PCB right here, because these little guys right here, you see these little dots? You know what those are?
That goes to the ESC.
Those are Hall sensors.
Oh, okay. Oh, those are the Hall sensors.
Those
Gotcha.
are the Hall sensors.
Because you got 3 sets of 3 here.
Yep.
And the Hall sensor basically just detects orientation of the motor, so it knows how to accelerate up the motor.
Sounds about right to me. You see these tiny little wires connecting them?
Yeah.
Those can get knocked off and you can break the solder joint right there. And that's what causes some of the Hall sensor issues sometimes. So you know that feeling you get like when your pins break inside your controller?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Same thing can happen right here. So when we remove this plate, we want to be very careful that we don't jostle the PCB at all.
Put this on the ground like that?
Yeah, actually upside down is what you want to do.
This way.
I found that's the easiest way. So keep in mind, remember where the PCB is right there.
Copy that, yeah.
Yeah, put that away from you. Okay, and set that on the ground. And I like to put a palm here and a palm here and make sure you're not touching that PCB at all, because what can happen is if you push with your palm there, you can knock it off. Push straight down, watch your fingers.
What happens when I push down and this will now like rock around?
No.
I feel like I want to hold this, right?
No. It'll push down and what it'll do is it'll pinch against that axle block, so it'll only go down like a 1/4 inch. But you'll feel it kind of dunk. So feel free to just put your palms on it and go hard. But be careful of that PCB.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm putting a lot of force into this.
That was not rusted on at all. That was like one of the easier ones. Don't worry though, you're real.
Hey,
strong.
now
You're
I've
real strong,
adjusted my sense. That's what it was.
Don't
it was
worry.
Just the sense. I
work out. I'm pretty cut.
Yeah, man.
So.
One day I'll be as buff as you.
Now what we want to do is we want to remove this axle block. Throw it on the bench. Pop it off. Here's your wrench.
Was it really that easy?
That was a really easy one, no joke. Sometimes the bearing gets rusted on the axle on the inner race, and it's so on there that you actually have to remove that hub cover plate from the bearing itself, and then you have to put this claw on top of it and pull the bearing off with the claw with like multiple people holding the motor. It sucks sometimes.
Sounds like a thing.
Yeah, I'm really glad it didn't happen with your board. That's why I was asking about the beach. It usually happens with people that ride their boards at the beach. He's doing a great job.
I'm just not strong.
You can feel free to like touch this.
Right. Yeah, I forget about that. Yeah.
So pop that axle block off, pull that plate off. You gotta be careful about that PCB there.
Yeah. I'm watching for it. This is like legit one of those things that if you're watching, don't do this. Okay.
There we go. Slide it on up. Now you want to take this and set it over here to where if it falls, it doesn't fall off the whole entire table and break. Bring the rim and bring that cover right there and come with me over to the arbor press. We get to use some big equipment now.
Oh wait, no, this one is crunchy.
Let's pull this one out first.
Oh my god, I had these float plates back in the day.
These are throwbacks right here. These are XR float plates, V1 XR.
These are the V1s, okay.
Yeah. But not for like the V1 one wheel.
Right. The XR V1s.
This one is for a V1 one wheel. This is a real throwback right here.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost got a set, but I remember thinking, I don't want to learn how to do curb nudges or anything like that until I get an XR, because the V1 scared me a little too much to try anything on.
Oh, we used to break those things all the time. Toss that on there, face down. Yep. And make sure you got a big enough gap in there to where you can drop it. Go ahead and put that on there. And flip it over. It doesn't matter, but I'd probably flip it over.
Oh,
yeah, there
gotcha.
you go.
Oh, of course. That, yeah.
And smash that sucker out.
All right.
I'm gonna readjust it a little bit.
And then just press.
Do whatever you want to do, man. You gotta get it out.
Mechanical advantage.
I got my way of doing it. I'd like to see your way of doing it. You got it. Made that sound like way gnarlier than it was actually gonna be, right?
Yeah, that was way less gnarly than I was expecting. And these are the bearings.
Oh,
That doesn't sound good?
it's not supposed to make noise like that. It's supposed to be packed with grease.
Here, I'm gonna put it next to the mic.
Yeah, that's supposed to be packed with grease. So what we can do, if you want to really open it up,
Take
you can pull
the
shields
covers
off.
off?
Yeah,
Shields?
Not really a bearing that I'm super familiar with, but
Dude,
FM's
oh.
been using them for a few years now.
This is a satisfying sound. Dude, I don't know, man. I just got inspired for a render. Cool, next one, right?
Next one, so pop this back up. This one's fun, and here's a really fun thing that people learn when they don't know what they're doing. So, what's on the inside of here?
Magnets.
That's a magnet, right?
Oh,
What's a
it's
bearing
gonna
made
stick
out
to
of?
it. Steel, magnetized metal.
Yeah, and guess what? I don't know if you know this, but magnets are really fragile.
Oh, will it hit it and shatter it?
It's possible.
Don't want that.
So-
Okay, so you want to press it the other direction.
That's impossible now, isn't it?
Is it? Okay.
Take those towels, stuff them on in there.
Ah, sure. Okay.
Pick a bunch of them, stuff them on in.
Oh, like literally
Just
like.
jam them all in. All we're doing is creating a backstop for it to
Yeah.
catch it.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, probably like 3 towels maybe. More the better. Stick it in there. Now throw that bad boy on there, and we're gonna press that bearing out.
Cool. Was it Archimedes that said, if you give me a lever long enough, I can lift the world?
He did it.
Archimedes.
Him and his buddy Socrates.
Socrates. Hey, I didn't think it would lift. Let's remove one of these. Is that cool?
Yeah, you can. You know, this is your project. It's not the way I would do it, but yeah, let's pull one. There you
just
go.
one. I
There you
need a
go.
little bit more flexibility in this. Perfect. Okay, ready?
Got it. All right, back it out. Now,
I can see this being a challenge.
here's what I would do. I would stick my fingers in, and I would grab the bearing, and I would hold it as I flip it over.
Ah, okay.
Pull the towels, and then pull the bearing without getting the bearing to hit the sides.
What was that one like game where you didn't want to like electrocute yourself?
Operation.
Operation, yeah.
And then you want to grab it, kind of protecting it on all sides, and then pull it straight out. So if it does get sucked to a side, your finger hits and not the bearing. Got it.
This doesn't even spin.
That one's even worse.
It's about the best I can do. This is not satisfying.
So dissatisfying. So, now the fun part.
I almost just threw it in there.
Yeah, I saw that. That's...
My brain has like 1,000 things happening a second, and my entire life is all about limiting what it acts upon.
So you're in pretty good shape. Motor's in pretty good shape.
Okay, great.
So what I would do at this point, do you see how there's dirt and debris down in there?
Yeah.
You want to clean all that out. Probably the easy thing to do would be to blow that out. And now, here's something pretty important too that I feel like some people don't do when they change their bearings. So that lip right there in the middle, and right there where your bearing seats,
Yeah.
that needs to be perfectly clean, perfectly flat, perfectly level. Because if it's not, and your bearing's at just even a tiny bit of an angle from a grain of sand or something,
Yeah.
it's gonna get all jacked up. Find some isopropyl alcohol, which is normally right here, but as you can see, someone has removed it from my workbench, so I'm gonna go find it.
My hands are so dirty. Just the way I like them. Oh, for real? Yeah, I mean, okay, fair. Dang, I wanted them to be dirty. Your mom did too.
Your mom joke?
I think so.
All you're doing now is you're cleaning this inner lip out, so you want to clean all that out. So I would
Should I spray it in there?
I
or
would
spray
spray it
this?
straight in, man. You can do whatever you want. This is your build, your clean.
Okay,
So it's
okay.
on you. I just go pop pop and hit it.
That's not isopropyl alcohol.
Well, it is if you squirt it in your mouth first.
Oh, okay.
And then you can. That's the wrong kind of alcohol, bud.
Yeah. Jeff behind the camera now.
Ooh, look at these clips right here. Oh yeah, work it, baby, work it. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there. Wait, oh, is that elbow grease I see? Is that what I see right there? Oh, man. Oh, this is the new thumbnail right here. Yeah, for real though, just get it as clean as you possibly can in there. The most important parts, like I said, are like this top lip's kind of important, but that bearing seat right there is by far the most important.
Okay, copy that, yeah.
Do you feel like it's clean? Are you happy with your performance on this one?
I think it's clean, and what I'm looking at is a bunch of like tarnish
Okay.
and scratches,
All right.
but I'd like you to double verify for me.
I was going to regardless.
I mean, but look though, like, does it look like it's clean to you?
We'll find out. Look, my eyes lie. You know what doesn't lie? The towel. The towel does not lie.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
The footage doesn't lie. Oof. Look at that. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing some grime on there. A little bit of dirt.
Well, good thing you're around.
Oof. Solid C- work, Wren. I gotta say.
College all over again.
You got C minuses? You must have passed.
I did pass.
They say C's get degrees.
I got my degree.
So on second inspection, we're good now. Same exact thing we need to do to the hub plate cover.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. I don't even know.
I find it's helpful to like get a fingernail in there, you know? And, like,
Oh, yeah?
really get
Okay.
it. Like do one regular pass and then get a deep, clean pass in there.
You know when Jeff tells you to finger, you just do it.
Okay, I think this is now at a point where I think it's clean, in that when you do your test now, you will see no dirt at all.
Oh, we'll
Otherwise, I'll be like, dang, I missed it.
That's it. Very, very
I was gonna
low
raise the
stakes.
stakes, and then I decided not to.
Really getting in there. You know what? It's looking pretty clean so far. One more pass on this. Hey, pretty darn clean. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now it's time for the fun stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, now it's time to actually press the bearings in.
Oh,
Here
these
you
are
sir.
it. These are it.
Yup.
Wait,
One
they're-
set of TheFloatLife Grizzly ABEX 7 ceramics.
C is for ceramic.
I run the ceramics. Everyone here runs the ceramics, but we do offer steel if you guys want steel for some reason.
For those who don't know, why would you choose ceramic over steel?
Ceramic is, so the balls are ceramic. That's the difference.
Right. The outer casing of it, like the inside ring and the outside ring, that's still steel.
Yep, stainless
But why
steel.
would you choose ceramic balls instead of steel balls?
They're harder, they're smooth. I think they run a little bit smoother. We've seen almost zero issues with the ceramics. So
This doesn't free spin though. It's like,
it's packed with grease.
Oh,
So,
right,
yeah,
resistance. Okay,
this
fair.
will take a few miles to really break in. So right out the box, I'm glad you noted that. As the old ones are gonna free spin sort of because the grease has kind of been knocked out of them and it's kind of worn out through the seals and stuff.
Whoa, wait.
The brand new ones are packed with grease. They're gonna feel a little bit of resistance at first, but
I didn't
that's
realize
what
this
you
was
want.
so exposed to the elements here.
Yeah. So let's do it. Let's press the hub plate cover first.
Okay.
So you want to put that right under here. And then here's something that's really important.
Okay, this is.
Yeah. The bearing needs to press straight down in.
Yeah, that's not easy.
It's not easy.
So do you try to get like a fit with your fingers first and then?
I like to take it and I actually like to spin
Oh.
the cover a little bit until you can feel it's like really a good level. And you want to make sure that you are perfectly level, at least as level as you can possibly get. If you press this thing in crooked and it goes in at an angle, what's going to
You're
happen?
gonna bend the housing, right?
100%.
Or crack it if it's too
You're
hard.
actually gonna shave it down is what you're gonna do. And it'll shave it down and then the metal shavings will get underneath the outer race and that lip and they'll kind of pinch in there. So now you've got an angled bearing in there and it's not gonna run right, it's gonna break, it's not gonna be
How do you know that?
very cash money. No reason at all.
Oh, okay.
We work on other people's boards who have changed
Other
bearings.
people's boards.
So you just wanna make sure it's as level as you can possibly get it. I kinda like to spin it, get a nice fit on it.
Level?
Oh yeah, I'm liking the look of that. Oh, there's a fly on it now.
Hey.
So this inner race right here is not connected to this outer race in any way, really. You've got the outer race, there's a groove in there, there's a ball bearing that sits in, and then this sits on the other side of the ball bearing.
So you're saying that if you were to only press on the inside race here, you would put a lot of stress on the bearings, which would then put a lot of stress on the outside race because it's like domino effect.
Yeah.
And it could mess things up.
You break your bearing if you only push on the inside race and your bearings will never be good. So you need
Don't want that.
something that only pushes on the outer race right here, and that would be this. Time to press her in.
This is where we need the hydraulic press channel.
No, do not use a hydraulic press when pressing in bearings. Use a 3-ton arbor press because you want one good smooth press.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Get that set right in the center, dead nut center.
Will I know pretty easily that I've reached the end and it's pressed in? Because
you're not going to be able to press too hard. Once you hit the bottom of it, you're not going to be able to over press it.
Fair. Okay, so
it's pretty smooth.
Yeah. Did I do it?
I would press it in a little bit harder, even. Give it a couple nice little squeezes. There you go.
It's not going anywhere.
Cool. Back it out and let's see how you pressed. And the reveal. Ooh, ah. So at this point, what I like to do is I like to take it and feel around the outside edge.
Oh, okay.
To see if there's any raised edges at all. I gotta be honest with you, that's a beautiful press right there. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
No, you've done this
You're
before.
right, I've done it millions of times.
Yeah, no, so feel around there and see if you can feel any abnormalities. And if you do feel that there's like a raised lip on one side, go ahead and try to repress it. And if you can't get it in, I would call that a failed bearing.
Oh, so like
job,
scratch the bearing?
Probably.
Like trash it?
I probably would do that at that point. Because if it's raised up at all, like I said, if it's off at all, it's never gonna spin right and it's constantly gonna be grinding in there. You could wear away at your axle and it's just like, it's not a good situation.
Yeah.
But that one's smooth.
Cool, well this one's done.
Done. All right, now the trickier one. Yep. This one's even sketchier too because check this out. Remember when we were talking about dropping the bearing out earlier?
Yeah.
And it's sketchy because the bearing is made of steel?
Yeah.
What else is made of steel?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
We have to be very careful when we're doing this one that we don't accidentally push this too far to where the magnets catch and it slams into that.
I'm not even allowed to like put my bang bumpers on.
Dude, you can't even tighten your screws straight up.
No.
It's not that you can't. It's you're not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to. I'm capable of certain things, but I got my ability to mechanize my board taken away. But that's cool.
That's cool. All you gotta do is shred.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta worry about, baby. Fingers clean? You good? Okay, cool. Pop that bearing open.
Ooh, this comes with a sticker.
Nice. Where are you gonna put that? Perfect spot for it. The perfect spot. I can't imagine a better place. I think you got this.
And the crazy thing is that it's gonna be very hard to like tell if it's level from out here.
Yeah.
I think that's level though.
You think it's perfect?
I mean,
Remember, you can always make as many changes. Are you good?
I forget. My ring is made out of meteorite iron.
Yeah, you're gonna want to take that out.
My finger was like, thunk.
Yeah, I was like, what just happened?
I forget about that.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah?
I'm pretty happy with that
Okay.
one. Yeah, that was good. So, toss that on.
Is this also steel? Or
Yeah,
I mean,
should be.
Okay. So this could also still hit the magnets. I gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful, especially with that, because that's heavy.
I would move forward with this.
Doctor, do you concur? Doctor? He concurs. Cool.
One smooth move. One giant move for humanity. Did that go in? I forget this doesn't actually have to travel very far.
Only one way to find out. I've never seen someone be so careful and like gentle with the bearing change, and I love it.
I mean,
I love it.
This
Usually
is
it's
my
like,
Onewheel, dude.
Dude, people install these with hammers. With hammers. So you're doing a great job. Let's check it out. Pull it off.
How does that look to you?
I mean, visual inspection looks clean. I would give it the old rub down. Did you get some dirt in your eye there?
I squeezed the tire and my eye was right in front of the valve stem.
Okay, it does feel like we might have a slightly taller lip right here, so.
Doctor, she's gonna be all right.
Let's save her. It's all good. I'm just gonna press down. All right, I'm happy with that. We good? Still spins.
Great.
It'll still spin.
Great.
You're good to go.
Perfect. We are done.
All right. And I mean,
Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content. We are posting stuff every single day now, and this is the end of the video.
Oh, buddy, we're only halfway done.
Oh boy.
Oh no, you got to put it back together now. That's the hardest part. Actually, I just remembered. The worst part of this whole entire thing, the absolute scariest part, besides you getting stay afloat on your nose. So this next part is straight up the gnarliest part if you've never done it before. You need to drop the stator back into the hub. And so you remember how those magnets were so aggressive pulling it out?
I can't forget.
You gotta reverse that now.
Reverse magnetism?
Yeah.
Am I using my feet again like this?
You will, but don't assume the position quite yet.
Okay.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to grab the stator, and we actually.
I gotta take some pictures.
Okay. Do you?
This is gonna be sealed forever. You said so yourself.
No, it's fine. We don't have anywhere to be today. It's not like I have anything to do right now besides just sit around and watch you take pictures of this. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Let me get the right angle.
Grab the stator, and here's what we want to do. We want to clean it up a little bit. Right? It's looking a little grungy. I'm seeing some dirt here. I'm seeing a little bit of grime. Just take a rag and just wipe down the ends of it.
The ends, but not like the...
Yeah, don't worry about this at all. Just straight wipe these down.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just where the axle blocks go. Okay, one other thing you want to check while you're here, the majority of the time you change these O-rings will be blown out, but yours actually look like they're in pretty good shape, at least until you knocked it off right there. But some people replace those every single time.
Really?
I don't think there's a need to replace them if they're in good shape.
Okay.
This one looks like it's in pretty darn good shape. So now what we want to do is we want to install one of our axle blocks kind of loose. So this one right here, put that one back on and put them in. Tighten them down just a little bit, but not like nearly all the way tight. Also, you got to clean that sucker out.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, where it's gonna sit.
Cool.
You got it?
I think.
Okay. Should slip down on there.
Oh no, yeah, I did not have it. I did not have it right. Oh gosh, it's stuck now. There we go. I thought I had it. I did not have it, but I have it now.
This is a process that I do that usually other people don't do, but I think this is a safer way to do it. So,
okay,
I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do it like this. I just think it's a better way to do it.
So this is to act as like a handle?
Yep, 100%. Pinch it with your feet, grab this, and drop it straight, both hands, drop it straight down in, nice and slow. Do not get this lip on that lip. This is the most dangerous part of the whole entire process. But I believe in you, Wren. You've come a long way.
I'm like actually legit nervous right now. This is okay. Should I try to guide it in like this?
One thing, make sure you keep an eye on this.
Okay.
So just keep that out of the way a little bit.
Right. But can I hold it like this to kind of like...
No. Keep your fingers out of there. From the top, on that handle, just slowly go straight down in.
But it's gonna... What if it like hits to the side?
Don't let it.
But...
Just slowly straight down in.
What happens if it does?
Just slowly.
What happens if it does? Do I pull it back out? Do I leave it?
I don't need you thinking about worst case scenario.
I'm wanting to know what I should do in a worst case scenario.
I need you to know that this is going to go in perfect. Just like you pressed that bearing in perfect on your first try.
Well, I'm 1 for 2 on that one.
You got straight down in.
Cardi B has instructions on this. From the top, make it drop. I don't remember the rest, actually.
See it. Can I sit for this? I'm moving over to the couch.
Okay. Interesting technique.
That way I don't have to balance myself. I can focus entirely on this part. I feel like I may be more afraid than I should be.
There you go. You're in. He's in. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. He did it. I'm so proud of you, buddy. We've been through a lot together, and this is like the thing right here. That's the scariest part.
I thought I broke it. I thought it was over. I thought I messed it up.
No, it's actually pretty easy, but
You!
yeah, it's actually pretty easy.
Oh my-
I just wanted to see how nervous you'd get.
Well, good job, man. Hey, I mean, I got you earlier. You got me back.
Good work, bud.
Thank you.
Good work.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Man, okay, so
All right,
that
bring
was
that whole
supposed
thing.
to happen, apparently.
That's why I said don't get your fingers in there,
Right.
because that can pinch your fingers.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay.
Okay, so pop that off. You're so nervous.
I was so nervous, man.
Freaking out.
Hey, man, this is my prized Onewheel. I did not want to accidentally mess it up
No, you're
when
good.
I had an expert who could just do it for me. But the camera's rolling, so I wanted to just be able to do it.
You did it. Aren't you proud of yourself?
You know what I am.
Yeah. Now you can slap your hub plate cover
Is
on.
it in the channel? I see another channel there. Is that?
There's a
that's the other
second one
channel?
above.
Okay.
There's like a lip above it, but there's an actual channel right here.
I see. Okay.
You got to do kind of one at a time, and you have to like tuck the wire into the bottom part of that one. Yeah, and slide it through.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that all the way in? Do I have to press that further in?
No, you're good. Just put the plate cover on. We'll get there. In this part, what you want to do is you want to kind of line these up if you can, and then just push straight down if you can.
If I can.
If you can.
Yo, I'm pressing. Nothing's happening. Oh God. Okay, something happened.
Upset?
The form is impeccable right now.
Lost it. First round was all on the ground. Second round, easy now, boy. Easy now, boy. Hang on. What's going on here? There's a hammer out right now? Hold on. No, there's a better way to do this. Check me out. There's a reason I have these 2 blocks right here.
Okay.
So sometimes they can get like to where they don't want to go in super straight or like go down super easy. So you put that on the side, push down.
Dude,
See?
nice.
Wood.
Wood.
Wood is good.
Advanced technology.
Yeah, you were gonna hit it with a hammer.
I mean.
Dude, my first set of bearings I installed with a hammer.
Did you?
Yeah, hammer and a dowel. It went okay.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Should I go ham on tightening this, or should I
Don't
like
go crazy, but you want them very snug.
Yeah, they're all snug.
Yeah.
They're all snug.
Cool. Axle block. What I would probably do on this one, these are your inner hub bolts. The good news is that you do have WTF rails, so you can access the inner hub bolts at any time without taking your whole entire motor off, which is dope. Because you've got these super sweet guys right here.
Oh, that's what those are for.
That's what those are for.
Ah, I wondered. I actually legit wondered. I was like, I don't know what those are for.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a little dab of Loctite on them for you. Or if you're Bob Nicholson, Vibratite, because he says it's better, and I agree with him, it is better. But this is what I got, so.
I mean, that's what I use.
Yeah, it's good enough. There you go.
Cool.
I
What?
usually use red on everything, but
Yeah, red's permanent. And I've used red.
It's not.
I know, it's not. It's permanent. Yeah. I'm with you. Here's the deal. Also, are you going to put this block on upside down? There's a 50-50 chance.
I see now.
Yep.
Okay, I know how to solve this. Okay, cool. This way.
Yep. There you go. Easy. Look, you did it.
You have this channel here for the wire, which isn't part of the motor, it's part of the battery. And that's got to be on the same level as this side. So I saw that this wire is on the top side. That means this has to be on the top side.
All right,
okay. Cool. These are now as tightened as I can get them by hand. So I guess the next step is to put it on the vise again.
That is what you would think.
Oh,
So that's what normal people would do who have
Normies.
normal rails and don't have WTFs.
Oh.
Because you don't have the hub port access. So check this out. These actually like have a little bit of play in them typically. And so what you can do is you can actually tighten them down and have them like this.
Yes.
Then they don't align.
Right?
right?
And that's no good.
Yeah, so what I like to do is I actually like to keep them a little bit loose and then install it and then tighten them afterwards.
Oh, right. Okay. That's the whole point of the holes there.
Yep.
So that you can access it so that they're straight and then you tighten it down as opposed to having a bad day because they're misaligned.
Outer bolts first, inner bolts after, and that way it really saves your threads too. We don't have to build this whole board because we got other stuff we're gonna do right now to it.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
right.
you have successfully completed your first ever bearing change all by yourself. I didn't even help. You just did it all.
Yeah, you're right. You didn't help a little bit at all. Nothing. It
How do
was
you feel?
all me.
How do you feel about it?
I feel dirty for saying that. I did not come in today expecting to do a bearing change at all. But now I've done one. And now I can say that I've done one.
Done one, you handled it. Do you feel like comfortable enough to where you could do it yourself next time? If you had the 3-ton arbor press and all the right tools?
I could probably do it again if I had the right tools. Am I going to do it again? Unlikely.
Yeah. How would you feel attempting this knowing zero knowledge going into it?
No. I didn't realize that I already knew bearing changes were going to be a challenge. I didn't realize how much of a challenge it was going to be.
Yeah.
Anyone who's like done them before, you might be saying, oh, no big deal. Liars. It's a bit of a deal. It's not like the hardest thing. It's certainly a lot harder than fixing controllers.
Okay, here we are. So first bearing change down, I love it. Basically, I think what Wren is saying is it's a bit of an invasive process, so if you're not comfortable with doing something like this, like you just saw, absolutely take it to a qualified professional that's willing to do it, like a TheFloatLife service person. So go find that, or send your board back into Future Motion. They can do it for you, and then it's all under warranty, which is great.
Yeah.
To have them warranty it. So yeah, either way,
But
it's.
I think also, I think it's worth saying, it's like, don't attempt this and then send it into Future Motion expecting them to be okay with that. They will not be okay with that, because they shouldn't be okay with that. You just tried to mess it up and you failed. Why should they be on the hook for that?
That's true. But at the end of the day, it's not the hardest thing in the world to do. Anyone can do it, obviously, as we've shown here today. But you gotta have the right tools for it, 100% for sure. And gotta be willing to really throw your board through the ringer. I mean, I've broken plenty of motors, changing bearings and like learning what can break. And
when you break them, it's just dead? It's done?
Nah,
like,
not necessarily. I mean, there's things that can be fixed, things that can't be fixed.
I didn't know any of that, so I would have made a mistake.
So
I would have followed some tutorial on YouTube and I would have made a mistake. I would have probably lost a finger.
Yeah, getting your fingers pinched in there is not fun.
Because I would have tried to like hold it as close as I can to make sure that it can go in.
And then your fingers get sucked in, and then you'd have more finger injuries, which apparently are like your thing. It's like Wren's thing to injure his fingers.
Just lately.
Well, you got some freshy bearings in there. I'm excited to get this board back together. We got a couple other mods that we're gonna do for sure to this thing. But dude, it's been a pleasure, man. This is great.
Thank you, good sir.
Absolutely good, sir. No problem at all.
I've been needing new bearings for a while, and here I am.
You got them.
Problem solved.
You got the best, baby.
Thank you.
Got
I
those
appreciate
Grizzlies
it. I
up
really
in
do.
there.
Grizzlies! I got Grizzlies in my tire.
It's all good. So we'll get you all dialed in, do a couple more mods of this bad boy. We'll have you up and running tomorrow, and you can tell us what you think about them.
All right, I'm excited.
All right, thanks for joining us, everyone. It's Jeff and Wren, and we changed bearings today, so that's cool.
Like no one's gonna watch this as a tutorial.
No, and no one sticks around to the end of our video,
Nah,
so there's
okay,
definitely
cool.
0 people watching at this point.
I mean, Jeffrey's watching. I see you.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you're Jeffrey.
That's
yeah, because you saw yourself in the reflection of the lens.
I gotta watch my own
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Anyway, float on my friends to the 4 people that are still watching. See ya.
Green screen time.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, I hope you enjoyed that video just now. If you're looking to watch another, click this one right here. And if you're not subscribed, hit that button right there. Make sure you ring the bell. If you'd like to, leave a comment of what you'd like to see next. And I guess that's it for now. Float on, my friends.